Ladies and gentlemen and children of all ages, welcome to the Rat Hole. I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things here today, and I'll try not to take up too much of your time because I know you're busy. And I know how that is. I'm getting kind of busy myself, but I've got a couple of things that I want to discuss with you because, this is not just my YouTube channel. This is your channel too. And we've been doing this together for quite a while, some of us, and it's been a lot of fun for me. I hope you all have had half as much fun as I have doing these old videos. And, I just get in front of this camera and act a fool, and generally make an ass of myself, and that's okay because life's too short, man, to not be having a little bit of fun. And I think we ought to enjoy ourselves when we can, because it's been my experience that you go along for a while and life's kind of smooth, and then you have a breakdown or a tragedy of some kind. And so when you get a chance to hit that smooth pavement, man, you ought to bear down on the throttle, and get all of it out of it that you can. So that's my philosophy. Anyway, I want to get just a little bit serious for a moment, or more serious. Like I said, I'm usually just, acting like a joker, a clown, whatever, in front of this camera. And some of you get my sense of humor, and some of you have no sense of humor. But that's okay too. Y'all welcome anyway. Even if you come along just to point out my flaws, I don't care. As long as everybody's having a good time. Had somebody comment one time when I said some people don't have a sense of humor or don't get my sense of humor. One gal pointed out in the video where I had the car rolling down the mountain, and then the camera showed me climbing out of it, talking about what a ride it was, everything coming off of that mountain in that wreck. And there was some gal commenting there. She said, "That's not real. That's phony. That was a fake wreck. That wasn't real." I was thinking, boy, can't slip nothing by you. But I wanted to say that the number of subscribers on this channel, to be serious, I am totally blown away by that. I am completely humbled by that. And I just feel like I have so many friends, That's amazing to me that many people would want to check in on this little hillbilly workshop here and see what this old Arky's up to, and banging around on these old rigs and stuff. That just blows me away. And like I said, I'm humbled by that. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the subscribers. And in light of that, I would like to do something to kind of give back a little bit. I don't know exactly how to do that, but one thing I thought about doing, my friend George, the Shade Tree Fix-It man, is talking about doing a drawing when he reached a certain number, a milestone with his channel, his videos, and I had talked about that some months back, and I think that would be a good idea. So if this little channel should happen to reach 10,000 subscribers, I don't know if it will. It's around 9,300 or something now, but I thought, man, it would be neat if it hit 10,000, we'd do a drawing, and I could do a giveaway, and I could give you guys something. Give 3 of you something. I don't know about the rest of you, but maybe y'all can share. Anyway, I thought what might make a pretty good second prize. I haven't come up with a third place for the drawing yet, but I thought what might make kind of a good second place drawing, or second place item, would be this one of these little man cave shelves that I make up, and I just put a few old wrenches and relics on there, and I just set these little oil cans on there, but you could put whatever you want on there. And then I got these spark plugs down here. You could hang your keys on there, or your hat if you got a little bitty head. But anyway, you can put whatever you want on here, and let me know if you think that make a pretty decent little prize. I'd be honored to give this away to one of you guys. And if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, well, maybe go ahead and hit that, and then get in on the drawing, because the way we'll do that is through the comments. And, well, maybe you don't have to be subscribed to comment. No, you just have to be a registered YouTuber, I guess is how that goes. I was going to say you can unsubscribe later on or whatever, but you can do that anyway. But yeah, we'll get a drawing going if this thing hits 10,000. That'd really be fun. That would be amazing to me, and a milestone with my YouTube channel here. So that's one of the deals. And then the other thing I thought about was that clock right up there. I made that clock from the front section of the 57 Cadillac front fender. And it turned out pretty good. I fussed and fretted with it until I got that clock exactly centered, because it was just killing me, you know. It was awful little and I had to tear it all apart and redo it. But that's just my OCD, and that's just part of who I am. Anyway, I thought that clock maybe would make a good first prize. You guys tell me what you think about that. If some of you would like to have that clock to hang in your shop or in your wall, I would be happy to give it to you. So, and then I got to come up with another one, another prize. Actually, I could take the other fender and make another clock and not paint it. That one in particular is painted Chevrolet orange, because I'm kind of a Chevy guy, you know. But anyway, but I could leave it blank. I could prime it and leave it so that you guys could paint it whatever your color choice might be. So that's something I'm thinking about, is this drawing. And you guys give me some feedback on that. Tell me what you think about that, and what you think of these prizes that I've kind of picked out, or these items that I wouldn't give away if anybody wanted them. Now I'm starting to get kind of long-winded here, and I'm going to shut up because I don't like long videos myself either. What I was going to ask you about is the grafting is coming up, and that's the one thing in this world that I do know something about. I know a little bit about this grafting thing because I took a correspondence course, and it was about a 2-week deal, and I got this book and a CD and a little white lab coat, said Bob on it, and the title of the book said, "You Too Can Be a Grafter." So I read, well, I'm not much on reading, but I did read the preface, you know, and maybe the first 2 or 3 pages of that book, and then I went out and started my own grafting business here a couple of weeks ago, and so I can tell you about anything you want to know about this grafting thing. So if you want to see the grafting videos, let me know. I know most of you are not interested in it, and I know the number of views on my videos plunges significantly when I put a grafting video up versus a hot rod, rat rod, or old iron type of video. And that's okay. I don't care about that so much, but I do like to do videos that is of interest to the most people. So my friend, your beekeeper, put up a video this morning kind of asking the same thing. Would you folks like to see a series of videos on how I split a hive? And I find that fascinating myself, and I watch all his videos on the bee stuff. And if you want to see a grafting video, I'll do one once in a while. You know, maybe if there's a technique that's kind of interesting, or a variety thing that might be of interest. So I'm going to shut up and let you guys go and get back to whatever it was you were doing, because I know it was more important than watching me. See ya. To be serious for just a moment, hello Sparky. It never fails when I'm doing a video. You know, I hear your little door flap or your little gums flapping or something. You always interrupt, don't you? Yeah, he's looking at me. Okay. Where was it? I wanted to say that